From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Friday, July the 1st, 2022. Well, Israel's new prime minister held his first official day in that role. Yair Lapid held a working meeting, his office said, including an extensive security intelligence briefing with Israeli Security Agency Director Ronen Bar in Tel Aviv this morning. Lapid officially became the country's 14th prime minister at midnight last night, local time in Israel. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken extended his good wishes to Lapid, saying on behalf of the government of the United States of America, I offer our warmest congratulations to Yair Lapid on assuming the role of Prime Minister of Israel. I look forward to continuing to work closely with Prime Minister Lapid to bolster all aspects of the enduring U.S.-Israel partnership and to counter shared threats. Also thanking outgoing Prime Minister Naftali Bennett. Blinken said the bond between the United States and Israel has never been stronger. Israel has no better friend than the United States, and our commitment to Israel's security remains ironclad. Blinken said the president and I look forward to further enhancing our vital bilateral partnership during his visit to Israel in July and beyond. And President Biden extended his good wishes to Lapid and thanked Bennett as well. He tweeted, I look forward to seeing you both in July to celebrate the unbreakable U.S.-Israel partnership. Lapid thanked Biden for his message, writing, the ties between Israel and the United States are unbreakable. They are based on deep foundations of shared values and a common vision for the future. I look forward to welcoming you to Israel and strengthening the unique alliance between us. President Biden will arrive at Ben Gurion Airport on July the 13th. Lapid will be there to greet him. The Times of Israel cites Biden speaking about his upcoming trip to the Middle East at a press conference on the sidelines of the NATO summit in Madrid yesterday, saying that one of the purposes of the trip was to deepen Israel's integration in the region. Biden said that would be good for peace and for Israel's security, saying that's why Israeli leaders have come out so strongly for my going to Saudi Arabia. Biden will head to Saudi Arabia after 2 days in Israel and the West Bank, taking part in the GCC+3 summit, which is said to include leaders from the United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, Kuwait, Oman, and Qatar, as well as from Egypt, Iraq, and Jordan. Well, a disturbing incident reported yesterday at Jerusalem's Western Wall, the Kotel, at its Egalitarian section, where, according to the Masorti movement, which is the conservative movement in Israel, dozens of ultra-Orthodox extremists came to the area, disrupting the services and several bar and bat mitzvahs that were taking place at the time, yelling names like Nazis and animals at those present, ripping up prayer books, and in one case, an extremist wiped his nose with one of the torn pages. The Masorti movement wrote, why does the Jewish state allow a reality in which people fear for their safety when they come to pray in their own way, in a square that has been allocated for just such a prayer? Stressing that only the implementation of the outline of the Western Wall, as previously promised by the incoming prime minister, will put an end to this madness. The Western Wall Compromise, which sets aside a separate area known as Robinson's Arch for egalitarian prayer, has been put on hold for several years now. Rabbi Ari Hasid, who was officiating a bar mitzvah of a boy who came from the United States to celebrate his bar mitzvah at the area of the Western Wall yesterday, wrote that the young man did a beautiful job despite the interruptions, but that he was broken. Writing, there are people that hate me who are ready to hurt me because my Judaism is different from theirs. Most people, religious or conservative as they may be, are not like that, but there are those. And if those who oppose them, those who believe that we at least have the right to be wrong, if these don't raise their voice, we will all lose. Well, this past Sunday, June the 26th, marked Holocaust Survivor Day, a new grassroots initiative founded by the JCC of Krakow last year to recognize the contributions that Holocaust survivors have made to society and to honor their legacies. It is observed by Jewish communities in Poland as well as in North America, Australia, and Israel, with partner organizations including the World Zionist Organization, Seed the Dream Foundation, and the Jewish Federations of North America. JCC of Krakow CEO Jonathan Ornstein said Holocaust survivors endured the worst of human behavior and still managed to maintain their own humanity and to live meaningful, productive lives. Their strength and resilience must be a lesson to us all, especially as we struggle with a resurgence of anti-Semitism worldwide. They deserve our praise and our respect, and they certainly deserve their own day. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS. For Friday, July the 1st, live Shabbat services are coming up at 6 o'clock from New York City's Central Synagogue, followed by Shabbat services from the Hampton Synagogue. At 8:30, internationally acclaimed singer Neshama Carlebach in concert. At 9, the film The Saga of a Photo, a love story that crosses borders. And at 10:30, a replay of the Hampton services, followed by a replay from Central. And coming up next, a look at this week's Torah Portion. And that's the JBS News Update for Friday, July the 1st, 2022. I'm Teisha Bader, wishing you a safe and meaningful 4th of July weekend, and Shabbat Shalom.